Hello, this is Ray Drexel, and for my immersive experience presentation, I am in Marion Island, and in this section of the virtual reality, there is a building with a market layout spot here, and one thought for reason to use Marion Island and a virtual reality would be to because students wouldn't be able to actually visit a live market, not as a field trip, but you could also not possibly go to one that's from a historical point in time. So using a virtual reality space to present a scene for the students that they wouldn't otherwise be able to get in real life, sending them through virtual reality to go through an exercise of exploring a space, seeing different items being available, possibly having other resources available in the space, such as PowerPoint or a PDF document that they would be able to read and go through as they visit different areas within this space to give them background information, such as import, export of goods from different cities or of the same time period, and how that affected people is one possible situation. Just kind of gathering some generalized thoughts here for what could possibly be done in a social studies type class, and use this space for that. My other thought was actually through Mozilla Hubs and using virtual reality location there with classroom and breakout rooms, and as a training tool for faculty and staff to develop a space for them to be able to walk through virtual classrooms for our campus, and having the resources for those spaces in classrooms that mimic those rooms in preparation for a semester. So faculty that are being onboarded could possibly benefit from seeing a virtual setup of the lab so that they can kind of get an idea of what that space looks like. Even though it's in a virtual reality space, it would still be a little bit more cool factor than having just a website with photos and Word documentation. Being able to go through and see materials here. The immersive part of that, though, that would be different from a website, is that they would be able to interact with an IT person moderating the room during a scheduled time, and that person could give them more information interactively, as opposed to just a static web page. Same for Marion Island, not to flip-flop too much, but that in the space as students were going through reading material, seeing different items being available to them. Again, they could read a textbook, but a textbook might be a little bit more boring than exploring with their friends or their classmates, at least, to go through not the maze, but the different rooms and areas within this virtual reality space. There's lots of areas to walk around. An instructor could add lots of different resources in different spaces, leaving Easter egg type items that if a student were to collect or find certain information and post it in an after the exercise type assignment, that they could get bonus points if they collected them faster than someone else. Just a few ideas behind using virtual reality. Hopefully this is what is being looked for this assignment.